but I came across something was sent to me today which actually saddened my soul. Something that I said I would kind of stay away from. I did one on one particular topic in terms of calling out people, but this is not even to call out the pastor. Mike Todd's church on Sunday for the resurrection day of Christ, he had a service, and what I've seen in that service shook me to the core. That is, to me, is a true end time sign. Jesus said that it would happen so much that the love of many would grow cold, that we would see people, moving away from the actual true faith and accepting doctrines of demons, etc. Now, I'm not saying that him personally is, but what you will see in this video will show you that we as believers in the church cannot use things of the world. We just cannot do it. You have to remember, Jesus said that his house would be a house of prayer. I want to ask you, when you watch this video, do you think that this is the house of prayer that Jesus was talking about? Have a look at this. I would give advisory discretion, that you might find this slightly offensive, because I did. Have a look at this.
Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die. Stop the track, let me stay back.
Get to the money. Everybody back. I think I'm getting too much money.
This is what you need to do. Step one, find you a baddie. Okay. But step two, he gotta have a fatty. Hey. Turn some eggs. Yeah. Look back at it. Uh-oh. What is she doing? Friends, I don't have a fatty. Girl, we keep telling you it's okay. Your little booty matter too, friend. Y'all know they don't be discriminating.
Okay, demons, now let's get information.
As you can see, that had nothing to do with the resurrection. I do not care in terms of having someone on the cross behind. The representation there was totally unbiblical in terms of what they are doing in these places, and it's getting scary because Mike Todd is a very, very big figure among Christianity, and a lot of his teachings I've watched before can be quite good. Some stuff I definitely do not agree with him on, and I've called him out before. And if I could get a message directly to Mike himself, and I'm only a small old me way across the water, but I would tell him to reflect on what he is doing in that place, and to ask him, with shows that go on like that and having women on stage that are kind of sexualizing everything that they're doing, is that the house of prayer that Jesus spoke about? Is that what he wanted his house to be turned into? In fact, when Jesus went into the temple and seeing what the people were doing in there, his anger overtook and he upended the tables and scattered them all out all over the place. And in today's age, we're seeing that same principle and spirit coming into the church, that it's not become a house of prayer, but it's become a house of entertainment and no backbone in terms of sin and in terms of conviction. Absolutely shocked me to the core. This to me is one of the bigger end time signs than all the others. This is one of the things that I believe is going to happen more and more, and we're going to see more in this year in terms of scandals coming out in these big kind of what we would call mega churches. As we get closer to the return of Christ, this will happen more and more. But to anyone who has watched it, or anyone who's kind of subscribed to himself, to Mike Todd and his church, I would tell you just to be very, very careful. After seeing what he did in that service, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend him until he changes his attitude and his heart to what he's doing in that place. But until next time, be blessed.